Okay, we're up to the words, Ugalenu Meheira Lemaan Shemecha. We ask Hashem to redeem us quickly. We mentioned yesterday the reason is because we had extra, more than we deserve, so that should speed things up. Let's get out fast, like they did from Mitzrayim. They got out earlier. Lemaan Shemecha, for your name's sake. What does it mean, for your name's sake? The Mefarshim give two different explanations to these words. Explanation number one is similar to, if you look at the Haggadah of Pesach. I know we're thinking Rosh Hashanah now, but for the Nesivas HaMishpat, his Haggadah on Pesach, he explains as follows. He says, he gives it, this is the theme of the whole Haggadah, he writes, that is that anytime things don't look good for the Jewish people, the anti-Semitism, the pogroms, anything that we're suffering, we don't look good, that means that Hashem also doesn't look good. It's a chilul Hashem. We have a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim, developed a relationship with Him. We're His nation. So when we're down, it makes Him look bad as well. And that's why Moshe Rabbeinu, when Hashem wanted to destroy the Jewish people, when they sinned in Midbar, etc., Moshe said, what? They're going to say that the only reason you took them out of Mitzrayim was to kill them in the Midbar. Hashem, this is on you. You're in a relationship with us now. You're married to us. You got to save us for your sake. So here also we're saying, Hashem, please take away, remove all of the difficulties that are happening to us on a day-to-day basis, Lemaan Shemecha, to glorify your name, that you could look good and everyone could appreciate and recognize how amazing you are, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's explanation number one. Explanation number two is based on the Rambam, Nilchus Tshuva, and Perek Tes Halacha Aleph, where the Rambam discusses what things are going to be like in the times of Mashiach. And he has an amazing line over there, and he explains that all of the bracha, all the good things that Hashem promises in the Torah, if you do the mitzvos, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. If you don't, like last week's parsha, you're going to lose this, you're going to lose that. All of those things are in order to enable us to learn Torah and to connect to Hashem in a better way. Someone is given money, someone is given health. That is to then say, okay, I don't have to work. My head is free now. I have my money. Or I'm not sick. My head is free. I can now go ahead and serve Hashem better. If unfortunately someone is sick, someone has a lot on his mind, or someone has to be very, very busy to work because he doesn't have money to pay for X, Y, and Z, he doesn't have the time, he's not panui, he's not free in order to be able to serve Hashem, to learn Torah, and to connect in that way. It's harder for him. So what we hope for when he says in the times of Mashiach, when we're not going to have oppression, we're not going to have difficulties, we're not going to have certain laws that limit us in our ability to be free to connect to Hashem, so then we yearn for that time. He says tzaddikim can't wait for the times of Mashiach when they'll be able to learn Torah and they'll be able to connect to Hashem in the greatest way. So here we're saying, Galenu Meheira Hashem, take us away from all of our difficulties, all these things that are distracting us on a day, all these pressures, all these anxieties, all these things that are hard for us on a day-to-day basis, Lemaan Shemecha, so that we could focus on you. On you, Shemecha, the Ramban says, the Shem Hashem, the Kol Torah Kula Shmosav Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the entire Torah is like the name of Hashem. Lemaan Shemecha, for you, for the Torah that we just want to connect to and learn and be able to understand you in the best way. So we're asking, Ugalenu Meheira Lemaan Shemecha, Hashem, please save us, redeem us from all of our difficulties, Lemaan Shemecha, so that we could be free and panui in order to be able to learn the Torah and to connect to Hashem in the greatest way. And that's what we should have in mind when we're saying Shemona Esrei today, and we should have an amazing mincha.